Hi, today we want to learn about how we can use the Casio Fx 991ES calculator to solve two linear equations simultaneously. At times, using the calculator to solve some equations becomes very easy. And that is what we want to learn today, how we can use this calculator to solve some linear equations simultaneously. Okay, so we'll be using this calculator to go through some examples with you for you to know how we can use it to solve some linear equations simultaneously. So take your pen and paper and let's go through these examples. Okay, so let's try this question. Let's assume that you have been given this question. The question says, solve the systems of equations simultaneously. So now we have our two equations. This is our equation 1, and then this is our equation 2. We want to use this calculator to solve them. So the first thing you're going to do is you go to the calculator, you press the mode. This is the mode. You will see the functions in the calculator. And because we are dealing with equations, so we are going to press on equation. Now, the number that corresponds to the equation is 5. So we are going to press on 5 because we have 5 is to EQN. The EQN is equations. So we click or press on the 5. All right. We are going to get series of equations that we can use this calculator to solve. Now, if you look at the number 1, we have the ANX plus BNY is equal to CN. This is trying to tell you that if you consider the equation that we have two main variables, that is the X and Y. So the AN is representing the coefficient of X and Bn is also representing the coefficient of Y. And the Cn that we are having there, that is the constant term. So you make sure that the equation is in this form. We have the X and Y term on one side and the constant term on the other side. So if you look at our equation 1, the coefficient of the X is 2, or we have the X term, we have the Y term, and then a constant term. If you look at equation 2, we have the X term, we have the Y term, and the constant term. So using a calculator, we are going to press on the 1 that corresponds to this particular type of equation. And that is what you can use to solve two linear equations simultaneously. So we are going to press on 1, and then we are going to have the screen. Now you see where the black cursor is close to the 1. It means that the calculator is ready for you to input your coefficient of X in equation 1. So from what we are having here, what is our coefficient of X in equation 1? Our coefficient of X in equation 1 is 2. This 2. So we are going to press 2 on the calculator and then we'll press equal to sign. The cursor will move to the B. It means the calculator is asking you already for your input for the coefficient of Y. That is this Bn. And if you look at equation 1, the coefficient is -3, not +3, it's -3. So we are going to press on -3 and then we press equal to. The cursor will move to the constant term. And what is our constant term? Our constant term is -11. So once again, we are going to press -11 and we press equal to. So we are done with equation 1. You realize that now the cursor is on number 2. It means that once again, the calculator is ready to accept your coefficients for equation 2. So what is our coefficient for equation 2? That is our coefficient for X in equation 2 is what? 3. That's 3. So we are going to press 3. We press equal to. Again, we move to the coefficient of Y in the equation 2, and the coefficient is -2. So we press -2. Then we press equal to, and the cursor will move to the constant term, and the constant term is what? +3. So we press on the +3, then we press equal to. When you are done, the next thing is you press equal to sign again so that your result will come, or your answer for X and Y will come. So when you press equal to sign, the calculator is going to give you your x to be equal to 31/5. You press equal to again, that is your y, and your y is equal to 39/5. So this is how you can use this calculator to solve this type of systems of equations simultaneously. Let's try another example. This time around, the two main variables are p and q. But you don't forget that the calculator is having the default variable to be x and y. So you have to take note of this. Once again, the question is asking us to find the true set of the systems of equation. In the equation, we have 2p minus 3q is equal to minus 19, and p plus 4q is equal to 17. Okay, so this is our equation 1, this is our equation 2. In this case, the two main variables that are involved in the systems of equation are what? P and Q. So what we are going to do is, or what we have to take note is, the P is going to be our X and the Q is going to be our Y. To take note of that. Okay, so we go to the calculator, we press the mode because we want to deal with equations. So we have to press number 5 that corresponds to the equation. So 5, we are dealing with a linear equation, so we have to pick the first option, that is 1. So we press on the 1, and we're going to have the boxes there for us to input our data. So if you consider equation 1, the coefficient for the first variable there, that is the p, which in the calculator is x, is what? 2. That is our coefficient, so 2. Therefore, we are going to press on 2. We press equal to sign. The next coefficient for the y, that is our q, is -3. So we press -3, and then we press equal to, and the cursor will move to the constant term. And what is our constant term for equation 1? That is -19. So we press -19, and then we press equal to. Once again, the cursor will move to the second equation, that is equation 2. So the calculator is ready for us to input our coefficients. When it comes to the equation 2, the p is having a coefficient to be 1. Don't assume that the coefficient is 0 because you don't have any number there. So the coefficient is 1. Alright, so you should take note. It is 1. Therefore, we press 1, press equal to. Alright, the cursor will move to the b. That is what we are having here. So it's ready for you to input your coefficient of q. In this case, our coefficient of q is +4. So we are going to press 4. Press equal to, the cursor will move to the constant term for equation 2, and that is what? 17, +17. Therefore, you're going to have 1, 7. We press equal to. So now you are done inputting your value. So the next thing for you to do is to press equal to sign again. So we are going to have our values. So after pressing the equal to sign, the calculator is giving you x to be equal to -25/11. You press equal to again, and you have your y to be equal to 53/11. But you have to note that the p represents your x and your q represents your y. So therefore, your p is the -25/11, and your q is equal to 53/11. So this is how we can use this Casio calculator to solve two linear equations simultaneously. Have a nice day, and thanks for watching this video.